By Spectrum Health Medical Group.
St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner. This year, why not start your St. Patty's Day celebration with the Irish Jig 5K race? Now in its 36th year, the Irish Jig is a great way to kick off your running season while raising awareness for colorectal cancer and screenings. Dr. Rebecca Hoedema is a colorectal surgeon with Spectrum Health, and Kelsey Haynes is the Irish Jig race director. They're here to talk about the event and the awareness it brings to colorectal cancer, and it's good to have you both here.
Good to be here. Thank you.
It feels like we talk every year, and it's so important that we do. But let's talk about some of the statistics. And has anything changed in the last year since you guys have sat down with us?
Yeah, so colorectal cancer unfortunately still is the second leading cause of cancer death. But one good thing is the death rate does decrease because of screenings and more awareness. So it seems like more people are getting their colorectal cancer screenings, the gold standard being a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
And we're catching it earlier and being able to have more options for treatment.
Very nice. What about symptoms?
Symptoms, unfortunately, are still kind of the same. So unfortunately, colorectal cancer is asymptomatic, but vague symptoms, change in bowel habits, abdominal pain, bleeding, things like that can still make you want to alert your primary care provider to, hey, is this something I should be concerned about?
That colonoscopy remains critical, and we're looking at video of what happens, what you're looking at during that colonoscopy.
So about 85% of colon cancers come from polyps. So this video is depicting a polyp that we see during a colonoscopy. If we're able to remove it, and it is a precancerous polyp, your risk of cancer then decreases significantly.
Okay, and for folks who are diagnosed or maybe going through treatment, some advice for how to weather that experience?
Yeah, so obviously it's very important to have support, not only with family and friends. Fortunately, through Spectrum Health, there is a survivorship plan, not only for the patient, but for the families as well. So not only the medical and surgical part of it all, but also, you know, financial, nutrition, health, and then long-term, just having support and maybe being a support for someone else who goes through it later on.
Yeah, well, that's just what this Irish Jig does, right? Tell folks about the run.
Yeah, so this coming Saturday, we have the 36th annual Spectrum Health Irish Jig. The funds for the race, so the proceeds that we get, go to prevention, treatment, and diagnostic services for colorectal cancer. March being Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. Yeah. So again, a really good purpose and cause, and it gets people out moving. I know we all probably have spring fever right now and excited for that warm weather coming up. And this is a great way to get out there and start being active.
This getting out and getting active is also a part of prevention, right?
Nutrition's important, activity, a healthy diet, high fiber in your diet, that all can decrease your risk of cancer overall, not only colon.
Yeah. Oh, the run you mentioned, it's this Saturday, and it's 8:30 a.m. staggered start. So what does that mean? Should people still plan to be there at 8:30?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. We encourage you to get there a little bit early because sometimes you got to get parking and come down to the start line. What it is we base it on the times, individual times. So maybe you're a 6-minute runner, or maybe you're a 10-minute mile runner. So you stagger with your group.
Got it. And so, again, critical work being done. You have some new facets to this year's run.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've expanded our health booths this year. So in the East Grand Rapids High School gym, we'll have 24 different booths, from practicing your surgical skills with the Da Vinci robot to free massages on site, to visiting with our rehab and sports med team. So there'll be a ton of stuff, including our cancer center. So we'll have a sign up for free colorectal kits as well.
Very nice. Lots of awareness, great get out and run kind of activity. A lot of people do consider this their first run of the running season. The Spectrum Health Irish Jig, as we said, this Saturday, March 16th. It's at East Grand Rapids High School. The race begins with that staggered start that you heard described. It's at 8:30, so get there early. You can register online until March 15th on the Spectrum Health website, or they'll even let you register on the morning of the run right up until race time. So we've put a link to registration on our website at 13onyourside.com. Thanks to you both for being here.
Thank you.
And thanks to all of you for watching. Make it a great afternoon. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more My West Michigan.